Over the last 3 days, Stike Force Hyperion has been operating in the Cannabis Local Area Command. That's our annual drug or cannabis eradication program. That program is coordinated by the State Crime Command Drug Squad, and it's in conjunction with the Cost Clarence Local Area Command officers, as well as support from the Police Air Wing through Polair, as well as our wireless network services, which is our radio technicians. At this stage, we've seized well over 1,000 cannabis plants, and the number's increasing today. Our final figures will depend on the activities today. But once again, it shows our commitment to the community to keep it safe from this insidious drug. Cannabis has some strong negative effects within the community. It drives crime, and we have examples of children as young as 13 involved in crime, property theft in particular, as they feed a cannabis habit. There are many in the community that try to push up this evil as being unacceptable within the community and society, and my message to them is quite clear. It is wrong. You are wrong. Cannabis plays a significant role in not only health but also in crime. It's an insidious drug that causes long-term effects. And these type of operations and our local operations dealing with drug supply or cultivation will continue, and will continue to chase these type of offenders, the growers and the suppliers and the users of this drug, down burrows if we have to. We've found crops starting from Belgium on Monday, and we've travelled all the way through to Dorrigo, and we're now in the Nymboida area. The activities will continue today as we move further north towards Grafton.
And was Polair used?
Yeah, Polair has been used throughout the whole process. We have been hampered by a couple of days of bad flying conditions, particularly with low-level cloud and significant rain, but that hasn't deterred the troops on the ground. Our officers are very dedicated to make sure this insidious drug doesn't hit the streets, and we've done extremely well to being able to locate the large quantities that we have this year. Numbers are down from previous years, however, but the weather has played a significant part in that. No, there's been no arrests this time at this stage, but the program hasn't finished, so we've still got today's activities to go. But I'm suggesting we'll probably be close to the $3 million plus mark for potential street value of drug, and that's a significant amount of drug to be able to take off the streets. And I'm very, very pleased that we'll be able to say that we've done a little bit today to make sure the streets, not only a Cost Clarence area, but also surrounding locations, are a little bit safer because of the drugs we're taking away. Now, we've had bigger seizures over the period of the day, but we've had excellent conditions throughout. I would say if we didn't have the weather conditions that we had, we would have been on track for another significant record for this area. Today is our last day of the cannabis eradication program. It's part of Stike Force Hyperion, which is our annual cannabis eradication program, which is coordinated by the State Crime Command Drug Squad, with significant resources from the Cost Clarence Local Area Command, as well as support from the Police Air Wing and Polair, and our radio technicians from the wireless radio network. At this stage, we have seized in excess of $3 million worth of cannabis, and that's the potential street value. But the operations will be ongoing today. Cannabis is an insidious drug that has long-term effects, not only in the community, but also as a driver of crime. Locally, we have examples of 13-year-olds who are driven to a life of crime, and particularly with property theft, as they feed their cannabis habit. Our command remains committed to ensure this insidious drug remains off the streets, and our officers, despite 2 days being hampered by severe weather, have worked tirelessly to ensure the maximum amount of this drug does not hit the streets and affect the community.